Hello, welcome to Spy Money. Another day of Manowar bot. Manowar bot is by far the best bot I've ever built. It does a great job, and I'm actually adding some stuff to it today. I'll tell you more about that at the end of this video. And what I did was I run it last night. I run this on an Apex account. It's an evaluation account. It's not a live account. It's evaluation, and a lot of people say that they're having trouble passing their evaluations, and honestly, when they do pass them, they're having a bigger trouble keeping them passed. So what we've done is made a bot that will do just that. So what we do is, this is on a $50,000 account. You can see it right up here at the top. I'm just under $300 from passing it, second day in on this, and it's doing very well. I run this all night. I don't normally advocate running bots unattended, but I did, and it worked out really well. Last night we had one trade here, and I'll show you how much that was. I think it was $600 and some. And this was unattended, so two contracts, $650. And then we had a loss here. I knew this was going to be a loss, but I let the bot do its thing, and it lost $310 right here. And then it entered another trade right here. And I'm going to tell you the truth here. The profit target I had up here, but because of my level and I was close to the $1,500 a day, that's what I want, I went ahead and put my stop right here and closed it out based on this level. If this purple level was not there, I would not have done it. As it turns out, it would have been, I had my bot set on a $1,500 profit per day and a $1,000 loss. And according to the way this trade ended up, it would have hit the $1,500. Now, one thing about it is there is from there to there is $25. So if I had not moved my stop here, it would have closed out here. The bot would have, based on the $1,500. So really, it would have closed anyway, but I did move my stop here. That's the only thing that I moved on here. None of this was touched. This was hands off. Let it run. And what my goal is on this bot a day is between 1,000 and 1,500. If I make a trade and if it closes out and it's $1,000 to $1,500 profit, I just shut it off. I pause it. Like right now, I got it paused. But again, if you would have left this running, the bot would have continued to trade, and it would still be in the trade right now. So if you didn't have the profit target where it is, that would be $1,850 just on this one trade. Now, we have proprietary bars that we use. 20 Spy Money bars what I use. It's not anything to do with anything you've ever used. It is something that I developed that works very well. It shows your chop, and it gives your wicks. It tells you everywhere your price is, unlike a Renko. A Renko bar does not show you where price has been. And that's really what's bad about a Renko. And then when you go to a time bar is just all over the place. It's hard to pick an entry where you need to be. With the 20 Spy Money bar, that is our sweet spot for NQ. It does really well. I have not found any settings yet that work on ES, so we just run this on NQ at the time. I'm going to start venturing out and look for gold and silver and things like that, and oil. A lot of people trade crude oil, so I'm going to go ahead and try to find some settings that will work on that so that it'll be for a lot of other people. But for the most part, NQ does a good job, and NQ is pretty wild, but we tame it down with the Spy Money bar. Spy Money bars tames down most of the instruments that we use. It does a really good job. So again, this is proprietary. No one else has this. This is a Spy Money bar that I developed myself, and it just works really well. It shows the entries good. It shows your trend, shows your chop, and that's really what you're looking for. Now, on this bot today, two contracts, $1,460, three trades. And again, it would have made more if I had not have taken it out here. But then again, I have a session set for, let's go right here. I got the session set for $1,500 profit and $1,000 stop loss. And here's a lot of different filters that you can put in there if you want. You can even have a second entry to where If you're in this trade right here and it keeps on going, it will automatically, at whatever tick you choose, add more contracts. It'll just automatically do it. The stop, you can have the stop to where it will do a tick, a ATR trail, tick trail, a fixed. You can have it follow the Manowar stop, even a collar change. And I've got everything developed in here that actually does really well. A lot of people ask me, what is Manowar? It is not a moving average. It has nothing to do with that. It's something I developed that works very well, and we just run them together. So what am I going to change? What am I adding? It should be out maybe today, as far as for me to test, but it's going to trade to these levels. So you're going to be able to pick the levels that you want it to trade to. So let's just say that you enter a trade and you want it to go to my purple level. These purple levels, it's an indicator that I made that looks on my server for my levels that I draw out. As you can see, this thing went right up to it and then bounced right off, and then it went through. So my levels are spot on. The users that we have in our group just love them. Once you turn this indicator on, you're trading my levels because it checks my server every 60 seconds to see if I've changed any levels, if I've done anything different or whatever. So it will check that, and so when you're trading my chart. That's what you want to do. And then I've got the balance levels, the TP1s, TP2s, the take profits, these levels. I've also got like previous session open, previous session highs, lows, open, close. I've also got the current session. So these are important levels that you need to watch as you trade. We've got the floor trader pivots on here. So with the new addition to the Manowar bot, you're going to be able to pick that you want it to trade to that level. You'll be able to pick which ones you want. So if you don't want all of these on here, you don't have to. You can just pick it to where the profit target would be this purple line. And that's where it'll be. And what it does is when it enters, it's looking for that purple line, the closest one. It won't go to the next one, it'll go to the first one. I've also made it to where we don't like to trade levels as far as, well, let me rephrase that. We don't like to trade at the levels. So when it gets up here, if we would get another signal to go in long, we would not want to trade if we don't have enough room from our entry to the level. So let's say that we're trading a 30 tick take profit. Well, if there's not 30 ticks from your entry to that level, the bot won't do it. So this is just a major breakthrough of bots that you don't see in other companies. I mean, we are the only ones that I know of that has that. And it's going to work out really well. It's going to get you or keep you out of the chop, because a lot of times when you get around these levels, you will have the chop. So let's go back here a little bit. And if you look at right here, so once you get up here, this right here would be another signal on this one. But since that level is so close, it would not have entered. So this bad trade would not have been a trade at all. So you'd have been fine. We also have news alerts. Have you ever been trading and the news comes up and you forget about it? And you knew the news was at, say, 8:30 Eastern time in the morning. You knew the news was going to be there, but you're in a trade and you forgot all about the news, and because you've got the time, everything. Well, the news alert indicator puts it on your chart and tells you what the news is, what time it is, and it checks. You can put it up to 5 days worth of news. Our bot, you can make it to where it won't trade news. So like on your Apex accounts and other funded accounts, you're not allowed to trade news. So you can put in the news alert. So if you come up here and we find news alerts, we come in and we can put the news alerts on, which we have on this one, and it won't trade news 5 minutes before or 5 minutes after. You can change this, and you can even change what kind of news. Like the high impact is the red ones, and then like right here, here's the high impact, here's the medium or the low, and here's the medium. So if we go into the news alerts, we can choose which ones that we want. We can even look ahead how many days that we want. You don't need, really 1 day is all you need, but if you just want to have like 2 or 5 or whatever so you can scroll through the chart and see, then you can. So, and you can even make it to where the news alerts will be off. So if you don't want them on, you just check this and it won't be on. I like the news alerts on. I want to see what's going on. So like on this one here, this was at 3:11 in the morning, and this was at 3:02. So since I had a 5-minute news alert, that would be 3:07. So it went ahead and entered after that, and it'll stay in the trade until it hits your exits, whether your profit or whichever. It doesn't close out on the next news, but it will stay in. So if you're watching it, you need to make sure that you close out before the next news. It does show up on your chart, so you'll know. Like right here, we have this morning at 10 o'clock. This is going to be quite a bit. This is red. That means that warning, it's high alert. And this right here, we've got at 8:30 in the morning, we've got the trade balance. It tells you what it is, the labor productivity. It tells you everything that you need to know. And the bot will not trade around that if you turn that on. So if you're trading, your Apex accounts, which is what the majority of the people trade, they do not allow news trading. So this bot will keep you out of that. This bot will also make it to where you can find the levels and so forth. If you're looking for what I call the best bot on the market, then you need to join and to sign up today for the Ninja Suite. You want to make sure that you can lease either the indicators or the indicators and bots. You want the indicators and bots. The people that sign up for the indicators only always wish that they had done the bots too. There is no prorating. So if you lease the indicators and a week later you change your mind, you want the bots, well, you've got to spend more money to get the bots. There is no prorating on it. So you need to make sure you make that decision right up front and that you make the right decision. In my opinion, I think you ought to do the bots. The bots, the indicators, the training, the Discord, you get all of that together. And look right here, $1,460. That's nothing for what the lease costs. Right now, currently, the lease is $1,300 a month for the bots and the indicators. Right there's 1 day of trading, and I turned it off. We could keep on trading if we wanted. You would have made right here $1,850 at the top if you had allowed it to keep on running. I've set goals, and I don't want to go really more than that. You set your daily goal, and that's what you do. Win or loss, that's what you make. Just like on this one, I have a goal set. I'll find it right here. I either make $1,500 or I lose $1,000. So that's a 1 to 1.5 ratio as far as my win to loss. Now, as far as my risk reward on my trade, it's a 1 to 7. That's what I'm going for. I'm risking $150 per contract to make $750. So you got a 1 to 7 risk reward on it. I think is that 6, 7, yeah. No, 1 to 6. 1 to 6 ratio, sorry. So with that, your ratios are in check. A lot of people will have a 5 to 1, so they're risking $5,000 to make $1,000. There's some other bot companies out there that do that. I don't agree with that, and that's why you blow your account. You can make money Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, have a bad trade on Friday, and lose all week's profits. We don't do that. We never go less than 1 to 1. So if we're going to risk $150, then we have to at least make $150, at least. But on this one, I have a good risk reward on it. I have a good stop on it. It trails it, but it trails it, like with mine, it trails right along this right here, right along this line, and it would just keep on going until it gets hit. So until it gets hit, it would stay in the trade. So today, this would have worked out good for you. So how do you get in there? How do you get the Ninja Suite? You go to my website, SpyMoneyLLC.com. At the very top, you'll see the Ninja Suite up here. So when you click on this, that'll open up. This is the one that you want. With the auto trading bots and indicators, you get everything. So you get all of the bots. There's more in here that I don't even have listed, including the Manowar, which we're using. I need to change that today. And you get all of the indicators. And I add bots and indicators as we develop more and get better at everything. Then I add it. When people have suggestions that they think would help the bot or the indicators or whichever, we go ahead and do that if it works. So we're always improving everything. And right now, the Manowar is just great out of the box. And as far as the templates, they're already preset. So let me show you that real quick. So if we go into our strategy, click on Spy Money, go to Manowar, and then we go to template and we load, and right here is our settings. So as soon as you import this, you get all of this immediately. You get it all on your chart. The only thing you have to do is go in here and then pick the one that I run. Now what I do is I have bots and I tell what I'm running. So in the Discord, right here is what I'm running. So I go ahead and let you know what I'm running. That way you can run it too if you want. So that's in our Discord. That comes with it. So as far as being a new user, you can come right out of it, look on that, click on it. It's pretty easy to load and install. You install it just like an indicator, and it works really well. We have a trade copier. We also have a trade copier built inside the bot. There's the channel tools, Fibonacci retracements. These two we use a lot. We don't really use the head and shoulders, but it's there. And the toolbar. The toolbar is excellent. The toolbar is right here. And you can change ever how you want it to be. So if you go in here and you want to add some more stuff, you can. So you can customize it to what you want. Questions on the bots and indicators. Go through this before you send me an email, because it's probably listed right here what your question is. I get a lot of questions every day, and if they would just read this right here, they would have the questions before they even take the time to type it out. There's 18 answers right here for different questions that I get most of the time. Read through that, and I promise that probably 99% of your questions will be answered right here. So, funded accounts, how do you do that? Well, funded account is when you don't have the money to trade, they will give you the money to trade. And there's an evaluation period that you have to go through. And like with this one, 7 days, 10 days, and 10 days. My two favorite are Apex and Take Profit. These two right here are my favorites. And for the quickest money, Take Profit is your better one. For long term and amount of accounts, you can get 20 accounts here and only 3 here. So if you're looking to trade with maybe make a little less money per day on each account, you could do 20 accounts and that would do you very well. Either one of these two would work really well. And if you scroll down, here's the coupons. When you click on here, you want to use Spy Money 50. This will save you 50%. Right now, Apex is running 50% on my coupon. So if you use this coupon, you can get 50%. Occasionally, they'll run 80%. A sale just went off of that, but right now it is 50%. So you click on that, put in those coupons, get your funded account, get it all set up. With that funded account, there's 2 things you get that will help you. So if you're new to NinjaTrader charges $1,500 for a lifetime license. You can go ahead and do a funded account and you get that license for free. You also get the data for free. So there's 2 expenses that you're not going to have. Then if you don't have a computer that will hold up, you can click on VPS up here. And this will open up and you can do a VPS with me. What this is a virtual private server that's located in Chicago, so it's close to the exchange. So whenever you make your entries and so forth with the bot and your manual, your entries will be better than what they will, say, if you live in Florida or Texas or wherever you may live. Because the time from where you are to get to that exchange is going to take time. Where if you do it on the VPS right there in Chicago, a split second makes a difference in a trade. So this will help you out. If you've got a PC that's not worthy to NinjaTrader, and maybe it's a little bit older, you can do a VPS, and you can access this VPS from any computer that you want to use. You can go to the library and sign on and access this. Some people have like a work computer and a home computer, and they keep going back and forth, so they can just put it on a VPS and have everything right here, one update, and it's all there. So this would help you out. The VPS is what I use daily. I would never use anything but that. And the downtime for like the internet is 99% uptime. So with your home computer, your internet, believe it or not, is in and out all day long. So with it being in and out all day long, that means that your data will stop. And when it stops, if you're in a trade, that's not good because you can't move stops, targets, nothing. With a BPS, you can. If you have any questions, go up to the Contact Us. Put your information in here. If you need to talk to me, yes, I do call back. Put your phone number in. Tell me the best time that would work for you in Eastern time because that's what I'm on. It's hard for me to figure out where you are, so type it in Eastern time, and then I will go ahead and try my best to call you around that time if I can. If you just have questions, type them in, send them to me. I'm the one that monitors this. No one else does. So I would be the one to answer you or to call you. Um, Let me help you. So just put your information in there. Most people just go straight into the Ninja Suite up here, and they just go ahead and click on here. So right now, if you click on this, this is going to open up, and this is how much it is at the time. At the time of this video, it's $1,300 a month. And once you sign up, it will create your account and everything all at one time. Once you get it paid, you'll get an email, and you will see this My Account. When you go to My Account, there's things that you're going to see. This is very simple to get started. If you go right here to the Getting Started with a Ninja Suite, when you click on that, there's 3 videos that's going to come up. On those videos, you're going to watch this one, this first one. This one tells you how to get through putting all the indicators in, the bots and all that. It walks you through the machine ID. It tells you everything that you need to know, where the live streams are, where the training, everything. So when you watch this, this is going to help you get through my website and get the Ninja Suite installed on your PC. Then the Newbies Basics. I go over this because when you're new, you don't really know what to do. So I cover a lot of things in this to help you get started quicker. You know, we want you to sign up and get everything loaded and be making money as quick as possible. So I made this just so that you could, skip a lot of things, and this will help you with a lot of questions you're going to have. If you don't have NinjaTrader 8.1.1.5 is what we use right now. This one is a video that shows you how to set everything up. It shows you how to set up your funded accounts, your live accounts, everything. This is very imperative that you watch because it gets you past a lot of the learning curve that you need. NinjaTrader is not exactly the easiest to get through, and they don't have good instructional videos. So I made this one. This will help you out. The only thing about this is if you are doing funded account only, you're going to have one step that you go in, and it's going to say live trading or simulation. You want to click simulation. If you have a live NinjaTrader account, you want to click live trading and go in. It will put in your license keys and all that based on your usernames is how it does. But there's a big video in here on how to do that. Let's go back to something else like your full import. If you go into your full import and then you go to, let's just say you do the bots, you're going to have 2 different imports. You're going to have one for the bots. Here's an instructional video telling you how to do it, how to install everything. If you just watch that, it'll show you every step you need. And then also right through here, if you just read through this, this will tell you exactly how to do it. Right here's the newest update, the 6.1. You click on that, and it downloads, and you follow these instructions on how to import it. My templates. You will have templates inside your bot. Now right now we only have the Manowar bot because that's what we're mainly using, and I'm updating the templates as we go. But the Manowar bot is all you need. If you turn this one on, it's made money every day for me. Between 1,000 and 1,500 every day it's made, and that's only on 2 contracts. So that's how you do the bots. And then if you go into the indicators is going to give you more than what the bots will. The indicators, another video, the same video, it's going to give you my workspace. So if you want to see this workspace right here, as soon as you import the indicators, it will show this workspace, and you go right up here to workspace and go to Spy Money. A lot of people like the workspace. And then the indicator products. Right here is the latest version that we have. You download that and import it just like any indicator. And then your chart templates. Let me show you that. If you go into charts and go down here to templates and go to load, this is going to show our indicator packages and the templates that we use. So like if I'm not going to do it because I got the bot on, but if I wanted to, I could just pick the Manowar strategy with the levels and it would show just what this is right now. Right now the bot is doing all this. But if I did that one, or if I wanted to say I wanted the sweet scalper come down here, if I wanted to run that one, I could do that. So the template's are already there. You don't have to learn anything. It's already preset. It already knows what to do and put the settings and everything in that you need. Ninja Renko bars. I personally don't use them. Some people do in our members, but I don't use them. But here is the download form. The time frames. A lot of people say, well, you know, they get this up here and they got all these basic time frames. Well, if you want these time frames, just like mine, all you have to do is download this file and follow these instructions and it will work. My ATM strategies. A lot of people, you know, it's a lot of work to make ATM strategies. So what I do is I make it to where you can import mine. Everything that I use is right here. All you have to do is just download and install. That's all you have to do. Real easy. It takes you a little bit of time at first, especially if you're new to NinjaTrader, but it's time well spent. This one, the Brad's trading strategy, I use the sweet scalper with that. I'm going to change this. I'll probably delete this one out, and because we have our different strategies down here. And when you go into strategies, then you can just pick the one you want. So rules to follow. You got to have rules. If you don't have rules, you're dead in the water before you even enter. You got to know these rules. And then the profit finder, here's, you know, videos and instructions on how to do it. Manowar strategy is the same way, and I've even got pictures in here to let you know how to use it. So you've got pictures and videos to let you know how to do it. So to learn the strategies, right now the only one you need to learn is the Manowar. If you just sign up, do the Manowar, it's a good strategy. It works really well, and you don't need to learn everything. There's a lot of videos in here that you don't need to watch. As far as the SpyBot tutorials, when you click on this, this is going to show you our bots that we're using, and like the Manowar, right here's the bot tutorial. It tells you how to use it. You know, you need to know how to use things before you turn them on and let them run. The SpyBot settings, these are for our bots. Live stream videos, all of our training and so forth goes in here. The trading strategies we went over. So there's things in here that you need to go through. If you're new to NinjaTrader, even if you're not new to NinjaTrader, right here is tips and tricks. I tell you how to work through the chart and the chart traders and the workspaces and things like that. I show you a lot of information in here, and it's free. You know, if you don't even sign up, you can get this for free. Just type in tips and tricks in my search up here at the top, and it will take you there. And then you can just sign up. There's no credit card, nothing. It's all 100% free. I'll let everybody have it. Then we have the Spy Money BPS. So if you signed up for that, it tells you how to use it, the videos and so forth. Then we have a P&L Excel worksheet. That's free too. If you type in P&L in the search button up there, then that is free as well. That is a worksheet that you can use to keep track of your profits and so forth. It's all free. But as far as the Ninja Suite, it's very easy to get through. When you watch the Getting Started with the Ninja Suite, this is what is really going to help you. 3 videos in there, and those 3 is going to kick you off to a good start. And that's the main thing. A lot of people will sign up for things and they got all these videos and they don't know what to do and it takes forever and they get discouraged. But with this one video or one course right here with the 3 videos, it will get you through everything you need to know. And then also get you into the Discord. This is where it happens, guys. Right here in the Discord. We chat all morning. We're talking about different things. You know, look here. Your purple line is spot on. Should start going down for sure today. So, you know, what he's talking about is up here at this purple line. You know, this is where we took profit. The purple line is my personal levels that I post on my server that the indicator looks for. I don't know how much simpler I can make this for everybody. This is just very easy to hop in, get started, and get to making money. So the only thing you have to do is sign up today. The ninjasuite.com, or I'm sorry, the SpyMoneyLSE.com, go to the Ninja Suite and click on the trading bots and indicators. Get started today. If you're familiar with NinjaTrader, you can be up and running in just a matter of a few hours. And train it on a sim at first to make sure you got everything right. And then once you know you do, turn it over to your regular live account or your funded account and, you know, start making money. So if you have any questions, again, go to contact us. Let me know. I'm here to help you, get you started, get you up and rolling, and turn your life around. Have a great day.